Hello and welcome to Kiki and Kibit's 90-Day Fiancé. Say what? Sorry we're late. We had some technical difficulties, some of which had to do with my hair. Just saying.
Yes, we had hair difficulties going on.
We still have hair difficulty problems. I apologize, but it's the best I could do because I ran back here from the beach. Sorry. Oh my God, my hair looks terrible. Okay. And this is Mary. Look how pretty she is.
Hello.
I keep saying like, Mary's on my left, but then I realized we're getting mirrored. So Mary, wait, no, I still say I have to point this way, but say Mary's on my right.
I'm here. That's all that matters.
This is not a professional podcast. I just want everyone to realize that. So stop trying to hold us to a higher standard because it's not going to work. Go watch someone else if you want professionalism.
If you want professional, you're
we're like the garage band of podcasts. And to all of you who want to say we're drunk and stoned, well, fucking obviously,
come on.
You can join our party or you could go to someone else who's more I'm all hostile. We haven't even started the podcast. I can't drop it.
Just spark it up and join us, people. Come on.
Love, to quote Teresa Giudice, love.
Namaste, bitches.
And namaste, bitches. There's seriously so many other things to worry about. So if you don't like us, turn the channel. Yes, we're drunk and we're stoned. That's how we do this. We're too shy to do it without being drunk and stoned. Okay. So welcome to 90 Days Say What. And our favorite auntie is not here with us tonight, which is sad. But apparently she had another pressing commitment. So we forgive her.
Yes,
but that will not stop us from our scathing commentary of last night's
because the show must go on.
The show must go on. We're like the stone drunk Judy Garlands of podcasting. There
yes.
The show must go on. I'm just wondering, like, if we got too drunk and stoned, if we flashed our boobs, if that would make up for it. I'm just curious. Just saying.
Speak for yourself, girl.
You'll do it anyway, right? Come on, admit it. All right. So here's how this works. This is our game show edition.
Yes, our game show edition.
Game show edition. So this is what we do. We trade off back and forth, and whoever starts or whoever's turn it is, they kick off the discussion of a particular couple.
Yes.
So I set a timer, an obnoxious timer for 5 minutes. And when the timer goes off, we move on to the next couple. So it's very quick rapid.
Lightning round.
Because what had happened was it's 90 minutes long. It's a lot of content. So ain't nobody got time for all this shit. People got to make dinner, how it goes. So I'm going to start our timer. And because you are the only other one here, I would ask you, who would you like to start with?
Who would I like to start with?
And as soon as you say it, I'm going to click the timer.
I want to start with Ari and Biniyam.
Okay. Enable. That means start the timer. Timer started. Go on. And go.
Ari, welcome to adulthood. I know you were just playing as an adult throughout most of your adult life, but now you actually have to be an adult. And there is something called a job.
Get one.
Get you
one. I know. She confirmed what we already knew, which is that this girl has never paid rent. She's never had her own apartment. She's never paid a utility bill. She admitted it. She's the ultimate, the worst. She
makes us look so bad, Brianna. I mean, she's half me and half you.
I know, it's so pathetic, but neither one of us were ever as entitled as that. Like, that's a fact. So
I know.
That I know, but still, half Italian, half two, all annoying. So basically,
yes, all annoying. Definitely,
basically,
100% annoying. And
exactly.
And poor Binny, when she was driving him around Princeton, and she's like,
"Oh my God, would you forgive me if I interrupted you just for 1 second?
Because
this is important."
Go ahead.
Angela says, "Hey, I just took an edible." And I want to say you're in the right place. That's all.
Yes, you are keep definitely going. In the right place, Angela. Definitely.
I'm just saying, you get us. We feel you. You're one of our people.
Yes.
Okay, so keep going. I'm very sorry I interrupted. I know that was rude.
No, it's okay. And because Angela just took an edible, she will definitely understand where I'm coming from. I forgot. Yes. I forgot what the fuck I was just saying.
No, you were talking about Ari. We're talking about how she's half you, half driving, me.
Okay. Yeah. Driving Benny around Princeton.
Oh my
God. And
Benny's
looking at all of these houses and she's like, oh, we can never afford to live here. $1 million houses. I can never afford to live here. And then she takes him into the city and he's like this wide-eyed kid.
It was cute. I'm sorry. I know there's bad things about Benny, but it was cute. He's like, Sam think we are living here. Right? Well, okay. And it's like,
and she's like, are you crazy?
And where I live is like as expensive as New York City. And it's just like this poor man. But it's beautiful to have him love New York that much.
Yes, it is. And to see him look at it through like this childlike wonder, like, wow.
And he does have that charm, right?
And like Ari just has to kill it for him. She's like, we can never live here.
She really upset me when she's just like, I feel like I'm the one who has to be responsible for everything. And I have to give the reality check to everything. And I'm thinking, you don't know reality, biatch.
Exactly.
And she's 30. This is not someone right out of college, okay? Like,
she's
come
30
the fuck on.
And she's a mom.
Yeah, it's wrong.
And what fucking reality does she know?
Right. However, I will point this out. And a lot of people have pointed this out. Her parents created this monster.
Yes, they did. As adorable Mama Janice may be, she created this monster.
That's right. Let it be a lesson to you, moms.
As we can see with her setting them up with this whole apartment, food in the fridge, cooking utensils.
Look, here's your utensils. And she's not even grateful. I'm sorry. You do not do your child any favors by giving them too much.
Right.
That's why I didn't give my kid allowance. I made him work for everything. I gave him money for tuition, but he had to get student loans to pay for his book. Keep them hungry. That's my advice. And I feel like I have decent advice because my son is almost 30. He just bought like this huge house with his family. He works his ass off. And I believe it's because I taught him to stay hungry. And that's what my mom did. She starved me. I had no clothes in college.
No shoelaces.
The same outfit for 4 years of college and wait a whole lot of tables and then left with a whole bunch of student debt. So Capricorn 11, who I love her. Anyway, she says, if you're coming to US for the first time, New York is where you should go. It's the center of the universe. Okay, listen to this. My husband, who is out there, I don't think you'll hear me, 57 years old, has never been to New York City.
Oh, no. He's never been to New York City?
And I say this and he thinks I'm a giant asshole. I'm like, you don't know what this country is until you've been there. Shit, yes, oh my God. That was the fastest 5 minutes of my life. However, I took a detour, so it's only fair if we spend a few more seconds. He's never been to New York. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's horrifying. We have to come there. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm offended. Binny's adorable to me. Yes, I know Auntie, who could not be here, she would disagree, but like
Binny is adorable to me.
I know.
Yes.
Ariella is a monster.
She just annoys the fuck out of me. Everything about her is annoying.
And Princeton, New Jersey.
I know.
Home of Princeton University. Like, you just can't get more like red brick and snotty academic than that. And I come from a family of snotty academics. So like I say this with love. No, I don't.
Right? With love.
I don't. Princeton, New Jersey sucks, man. All right. We should probably check. Okay. Was there more you wanted to say?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Moving on. You can tell me who to kick off.
Okay. Tell you who to pick off. Let's do Mohamed and Yve.
Oh, Lord. Well, first let me set the timer.
Reset the timer.
Go.
Well, I checked.
So I want to find out. So I said to Mary that Mohamed sounds like Michael Jackson. She said, no, he sounds like Janet Jackson. She did a poll on Twitter.
And you're going to crack up. It is 50-50.
Okay.
It is split. So we are throwing it out to our audience. What do you guys think? Michael or Janet?
Let us pause for a second.
Okay.
Do you think Mohamed sounds more like Janet Jackson or Michael Jackson? We know he sounds like a Jackson. What?
Let's see.
Indigo says she's never been to New York either. Mary,
isn't just full of curse words. No, I'm just full of curse words. Indigo.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the actual fuck C word? See you next Tuesday. Yeah. No,
Capricorn thinks neither.
I know. I'm right there with you, sister. I went to grad school in New York and it almost broke me. That was when I had to go on antidepressants. So I feel you, girl. Now she's a West Coast girl like me. So I feel you. Okay, Michael. Mommy says bad words, says Michael. 1 vote for Brianna. Anyone else say what? Capricorn 11
Capricorn says neither.
Why does he have such a high, little, meek, breathy voice?
Indigo, who do you think? Michael
Indigo's
or Janet?
Just laughing. She's just
Cece
laughing.
Says a young Michael. Okay, 2 votes for Michael.
Winner. Okay, but it doesn't matter. The point is, oh my God, did she not realize what she was signing up for?
All I have to say is that plumber was not getting paid enough to be there to listen to this whole
How embarrassing. So basically he's like, no, you cannot be in the same room with another man. Wait, I'm blurry. I have to turn my camera off for a second and unblur myself. Sorry.
Okay, unblur yourself.
Yeah, that is like, what is she gonna do?
I know.
She's with a man whose values do not fit in with her own. You cannot go through life in the United States without being alone with another adult man if you're a woman. I'm sorry.
I know.
It's not going to work. I just don't think it's going to work. Yeah. Auntie's here.
Oh,
Auntie, you can
Auntie.
still join the Zoom. What happened? Something went terribly wrong. Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what happened. I hid the chat accidentally. Why is this so confusing?
Capricorn
Everything's going so wrong.
That Devron's voice is deeper than Mohamed's.
It's true, though.
It is true.
I mean, I'm very offended by this man. I'm just putting Auntie, you can still join the Zoom. Sorry. I'm trying to multitask.
Okay.
Yeah. It's true.
You know what had me laughing? When Mohamed was like, sure, do a list so you can keep track of everything.
I know, and he did not hear the sarcasm. But then again, it's like, can you blame someone? He comes from a different world where that's the norm, okay?
Yes.
But this is why certain cultures are difficult to bridge, right?
I know.
I'm not saying he's wrong. He's right for the context that he comes from. We're right for the context that we come from. Can you mix them? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work, Brianna.
I have another piece of important commentary here. I'm just hoping my husband doesn't hear me. I installed a bidet. I had to have him come loosen the big bolt. That was too hard for me to unscrew that guy in there, my husband. I installed a fucking bidet. You do not need a damn plumber, okay? You just need to hook it up to the water line. All I'm saying.
Why couldn't Mohamed?
Auntie's having technical difficulties due to storms. Okay, we love her. We miss you. Yes. Anyway, keep going. I'm sorry. Trying to stay focused.
Why couldn't Mohamed install the bidet?
Maybe because he couldn't read the English directions. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know.
Mine only had pictures.
Maybe his only had pictures.
I don't know, but I do not think this relationship is going to work out.
I don't think it's going to work out either.
And I don't blame anyone except for both of their judgment. They should have asked some questions. I just don't see
Eve should have did her research.
And so should he have, because they apparently have internet in Egypt too. Okay?
Yes, they do.
Because she's like, I'm not a Muslim. And that's the bell. So now you're blurry. Do you want to turn your camera off? No one cares if we're blurry. Let's just both be blurry.
There we go.
They'll just tell us we're drunk and stoned and they'll still be right. But look how much sharper you are there. Okay. Yeah, I don't see this going anywhere good. No, I really, really don't.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Let's, I would like to, it's a very short story. I'm going to set the timer. Let's talk about Cara and Guillermo.
Oh boy. Okay. Huh.
I just want to say we often like talk about imbalances of power dynamics.
I don't like her. I don't like this power imbalance.
Right.
I think he's trying very hard and she just has this power imbalance over him and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Part of it though, does she have a power imbalance or does she just think so? See, this one triggers me a lot.
Yeah.
Because
me too.
It triggers me because I was 29 and my South African ex-husband was 23. Now there was no power imbalance there. Okay. Like he's plenty powerful. Trust me on that. But like when I see 29-year-old together with a 23-year-old, I'm like, that is a huge maturity difference. Why did I not see this?
Right.
So that kind of triggers me. I feel like stupid when I watch this. But are you blurry again or is it me?
Her as being immature. Like I kind of see him as being more mature than her in some aspects.
I think a lot of people feel that way, and so do I. But the point is she thinks she is. And this is why it's cringeworthy for me. I look back and I realize I thought I was all grown up, but I was not.
Right.
We were discussing this. Seriously, you're blurry again. You need to turn your camera on and off.
Okay.
Or we could just be in soft focus this whole time and then everyone else will think they're drunk and stoned and that is not us.
No, that's fine.
Okay. I look at her and I'm like, oh my God, that was me. And how unattractive is that?
And if they break up, it's going to be because of her demeaning attitude towards him and this power imbalance that she thinks she has.
Right. And I agree with you. Guillermo seems very mature compared to her. Like he's very calm and rational and she's apparently turning it up.
Yes. Turning it up, baby. Yeah.
Turn up. So yeah, I get the feeling she drinks too much. Like the way he said it.
Mm-hmm.
That is never fun or attractive.
Nope.
I like Guillermo.
Yeah, so do I.
Te quiero mucho, Guillermo.
He's cute.
Llámame. I know he is. He's cute. But also he really has a good, but okay. Do you think they're going to make it?
He also looks 15.
Truth.
He looks like a fucking child.
She doesn't look that old either.
I know, but she doesn't look 15.
See, when I was 29 and I married Donovan, I had a child. I had a 3-year-old.
Right.
And like, well, by the time we got married, he was like 5, but still, it's like, it is different when you have a kid. You're forced to, well, I guess some people, all right. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I just know, I feel like I wasn't grown up till I was in my early 40s. So Wendy says she was 23 too, and she was married for 24 years this month.
Oh, wow.
Mommy says bad words. I married at 23. I married at 24, but then again at 30. Anyway, I support all of you who've been married that long, and I really hope that I am with my husband till I die. I really love that guy. I don't deserve him. He's that good. Just saying. I don't see this going anyplace good.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't even know if there's like that much more to say. Do you have more to say?
No.
How much time do we have left? We still have a minute left.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I don't think.
Okay, well, just we could say really quickly, like you can tell by her friends. Her friends do not think it's gonna happen.
I know her friends do not think it's gonna happen. Mm-mm. And would you let anybody go through your phone?
Oh, fuck no. That was another thing. Like, I'm sorry. I've been married to my husband for 6 years. We've been together for like 8 years and like, no, And I would never try to go through his phone because I trust him implicitly. But that kind of feels like, does that not? What about you? You've been married forever. Would you guys go through your phone?
No.
It's the biggest invasion of privacy ever. And I always say, if you do that, be prepared for what you find and you deserve it.
Exactly.
Like, don't look in my journal. I have journals here from when I was like 15. I told my husband, if I die, you better burn that shit. Okay, burn it. It's like, I don't want anyone knowing my stupid thoughts from when I was 15. Thank God the buzzer went off.
And here's the bell.
Yeah. So I can't remember who chose who, because then I totally cut you off.
No, it's okay. Let's see.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Do you want to go?
Okay.
I give you Bilal and Shaeeda.
Bilal and Shaeeda.
Let's go.
Okay.
Set the timer.
I did, honey.
Oh, okay, you did? Okay.
No one trusts me because I don't blame you for not trusting me. Let me just put it that way. But I did set the timer. Okay, so I'm kind of torn on some of this stuff. Let me just tell you where I think Shaeeda went wrong, and then we can spend the rest of the time talking about where Bilal went wrong, which was like everywhere.
Okay.
I don't think you should hit anyone in the head, even sort of tapping them, and definitely not put your hands in their face when they're driving.
Yes.
I have problems with that.
I agree. She should not have put her hands in his face while he was driving.
However, now 98%.
He is such a motherfucking gaslighter.
Big time.
Piece of shit.
And he's so passive aggressive. I felt so bad for him. Like, first of all, I mean, for her,
Brianna, I don't mean to interrupt, but thank you, Capricorn 11, for the super chat.
What the hell?
Do you see that? Do you see that?
I'm verklempt.
You're verklempt. I'm verklempt. I'm speechless. For once.
It's the nicest thing ever.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you.
We love you.
We're speechless. And she rushed over here from Auntie's live.
I don't know. Oh. If we had to choose between us or Auntie, I would definitely choose Auntie. Because I hear it talking all the time. Okay. Just a personal thing. Anyway, thank you so much. She is so kind to us.
Yes.
Anyway, so Bilal, like the thing with him pulling over, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. He thinks he's going to be in charge. He's going to be a parent to this woman. He acts up like that's what your parents do, right? Like, I'm going to pull this car over.
He's a condescending prick.
Oh my God.
I mean, how is he going to pull over, tell her, you can call an Uber? She's been in the States for how long? Does she know where the fuck she is? Anything? I mean, he's just going to pull over on the side of the road, kick her out, and make her call an Uber. He was gaslighting the fuck out of her in the car to begin with.
Big time.
Totally.
And then to take her to
the
temple, I forget what they call it in Islam, but to take her there.
Right.
And then to not introduce her to one soul. My heart is breaking. Yes, I don't like that she smacked him. Is it worth all that? Not if you want to marry her. Come the hell on.
Like, he was punishing her. And I'm sorry. She did not deserve
very
to
disturbed
be
by this.
For that.
No. I don't. It's just really not cool at all.
Not cool at all.
And he is condescending as fuck. And it's like, there was going to be no date night. There was going to be no anything until she apologized. Like, there wasn't going to be there was no apologizing.
Because it's his way or the fucking highway.
Right. He's in charge. He's the big man.
Right. He's the big man.
Hate guys like that. I really hate guys like that.
She needs to run. She needs to run.
And then he's like, "Are you a violent person?" And it's like, calm down, dude.
Right? Like,
it's annoying. I would have gotten pissed too.
Right. Yeah. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I felt bad for
like,
her.
she didn't punch you in the face while you were driving. I mean,
again, we said at the beginning, it's not
right.
cool,
I mean, that wasn't
still,
cool, but still.
Let the punishment fit the crime. She apologized, but then it was so honestly, sad with the whole date night thing.
His reaction was not fitting to the action. Brianna.
That's what I mean. Let the punishment fit the crime.
That was a little tap. That wasn't a punch in the face. Yes, she crossed over into his personal space. Yes, maybe she shouldn't have done that, but he was being an asshole. He was diminishing her feelings the whole time. She was nervous. She was going to meet his ex-wife. She said she was literally shaking. She was physically shaking.
I would be. That's nerve-wracking.
He was just like diminishing her feelings and just like, totally. Just being a prick.
He gets a major thumbs down.
Major thumbs down.
I say, Shaeeda, run for your life, girl.
Right.
And he was punishing her.
Says she's harboring anger about the prank and lashing out, and I don't blame her.
That would be interesting. Yeah,
that's when because that's when.
Sorry, if I could figure out how to turn this off, I would. Okay, there. Sorry, Pom.
That's when she smacked him, when he was like, oh, you have the booger in your nose and whatever.
Oh, exactly. She's had it with this.
Be, like, triggering her. Like, I'm tired of your pranks already.
I know. That would piss me off, too.
Yeah, that would piss me off, too. After a while. It's like, okay, I'm tired of this shit. Like, cut it out.
That's one of those, it's like one of those assholes who's like, do you have something on your shirt? Made you look.
Yes,
like that would last for me. Like, do it to me twice,
and that's it.
I'm gonna start acting really, really hostile. I can't handle it.
Yes,
yeah, he's a jackass.
Yes, he is. Okay,
so who is next? Jibri and Miona. So I'm gonna start the timer and go.
His mom is just afraid that her breasts are going to be hanging out in front of her husband. That is the only reason why she cared about her little tiny top.
Right. This laundry scene. So the mom goes in there and acts really compassionate. Like, so how are you feeling? So do you feel like you're fitting in? What do you think? Mm-hmm. And then suddenly it's like, well, I wanted to make sure you know how to do laundry.
And Miona's like, oh, this washing machine is so last century.
I know. She's like in Serbia, we set the temperature. But here's my thing. And again, as a mother, like, has Jibri ever done laundry?
Yes.
Because sorry. Well, like, he can't cook one thing either.
No, he can't.
Like I said, we keep them hungry, but if you have a child, your responsibility is to give them the ability to live independently. That starts with laundry. My kid did his laundry from age 12. Okay, that was
my kid knows how to do laundry. I'm very proud to say that.
But don't you send your laundry out?
My kid does laundry at the door.
Okay, good.
He does,
especially with boys. They gotta cook and they have to do laundry. I highly believe in this. So I honestly feel like this mom has some kind of weird double standard going on. But then this whole thing with like, oh, is that a top? Really? She's like, is that for your hair?
And she was like, is that a scrunchie?
I don't like this mother. Her attitude,
fake.
Condescending. She's just really manipulative.
In the words of Cece, Jibri's mother is fake AF.
There you go. I agree. She's very condescending, and I honestly think she's jealous. I think she's jealous of Miona's relationship to her son, and she's worried that she's going to be flashing those lovely tatas around in front of her husband.
Exactly. So she wants to make sure those tatas are kept hidden. Those pom-poms of hers,
her natural pom-poms, to quote Asuelu. Yeah. And so then what really bothered me too is that I thought Miona very calmly was expressing herself and saying, well, this is just more reason for us to leave because I don't want to be told how to live my life. She was so like, that girl is blunt. And then this mom has the balls to tell Jibri she didn't express that to me. That is a lie. She expressed it to you bluntly in no uncertain terms. I felt like she was calm and polite.
Yes.
But that is a lie. She did express herself.
She did express herself to you, lady. So why are you lying to your son while your son is sitting there going, I'm not 15 years old, you know?
And then I was thinking, okay, but you're like 16. Like, well, he's also a child.
I have something to tell you. If you didn't live with your mama, you wouldn't have these problems.
Bam. Don't let your grandchildren live with you.
If you had your own place, you wouldn't have these problems. But you live with your mama.
But that's why kids should move out. Like, that's how they become adults.
That's what I mean. Yes.
So I think you should make it progressively more and more uncomfortable for them to live at home. So they move out. But I don't mean that in a mean way. Like, I would love for my child to live with me forever. Like, I am such a, like, my kid, like, he's the love of my life. But I'd be a bad mom if I did that.
Yes.
We can't do it.
We cannot do that. We have to cut the cord and get them off the nipple.
She's so manipulative and she is so toxic. She turned Jibri into this.
Yes.
And now she's putting all this shit on Miona. How sexist is that also? That is really
sexist.
You don't teach your kid how to do laundry, but just like you're all over his fiance. Did you teach Jibri how to cook? Because I get a strong feeling you did not. And yet it's Miona who's got to learn to cook.
Right. Right. Like, and you're not sure if Miona is going to be the right one for you in the long term.
Well, I do agree with that. Oh my God, I'm blurry again. Why are we having sick? I'm turning myself off for 1 sec. Keep going. Mm-hmm.
Who knows if Jibri is the right one for Miona?
I don't think, well, although word on the street is that they're already married, but that doesn't mean that they're right for each other.
Exactly.
At all. Not at all. So they all bug me. I mean, Miona's kind of bitchy too, but out of all of them, she's at the top of my list of the coolest because she's honest. She's straightforward. She knows what she wants. She knows who she is. Maybe she's spoiled. You get the feeling she's kind of spoiled.
And she knows what she doesn't want, and she does not want to live in South Dakota.
You know, I don't either.
No,
so, just saying.
Just saying.
Okay, so I'm going to set the timer and we'll talk about our final couple, which feelings.
Feelings.
Who's picking this one off? I've lost track.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Doesn't matter. Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So Mary's trying to get John on the podcast. But if we can't get John on the podcast, we're going to get Teodoro, who I'm in love with.
We Teodoro are in love with Teodoro the Pom.
He's the most likable.
Okay. John may not be likable, but I like John.
Why?
Because sometimes you need a little bit of that toxicity guy in your life. And John just seems like, wait, let me finish. Let me finish. And don't look at me like that. And John seems like a fun time to hang out with. Not to have a relationship with, just to hang out with, have a couple of drinks and cause trouble, because sometimes you just need that person, to cause trouble with.
Yeah, but they don't have to be a dick. I'm just saying the way that he was acting towards what's her name? Thais. Like he was being a jerk to her.
You don't think that was partially producer manipulation?
It all is, right? A lot of it.
I mean, he looked like he was going to crack up in the middle of the scene, Brianna. At one point, he really looked like he was trying to keep a straight face.
I better go back and look at that.
Okay. I mean, with the whole steak flipping on the floor and telling her that there's hungry kids all over the world, he really looked like he was trying to keep a straight face, that he was going to burst out laughing.
I want to know who thinks that they should eat the steak that was on the floor.
I think Teodoro should have got the steak that was on the floor. Unquestionably.
Yeah. Yes. Capricorn 11, just everything you said. Yes.
Yes.
So I do feel that he is being a jerk and that he is very jealous of this lady who's taken his brother away. But also, obviously, she's going to be a controlling bitch too. Why do we always have these Brazilian women that are just so... So
I
we've
think
got
that
Larissa.
he's watched. I think he watched prior seasons of 90 Day Fiancé, and he figured out Brazilian women are controlling bitches, and he's just being protective of his brother.
Massive generalization. I would say there are a lot of generalizations about American
just
women
the one
too
that have appeared on 90
Day Fiancé for sure. They're all hot and totally rude.
Yes,
if she starts wanting breast implants, then I'm going to be like Larissa 2.0.
When her face starts morphing, then we know.
Anyway, I think John was out of line, but maybe like Curtis, who he played the good guy.
Was out of line, but funny AF. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it, but I know you're trying to get him on the podcast. And if he's watching this right now, I love him. He's what, when I lived in New Jersey, we call him a masshole. Right?
A masshole. A masshole.
It's a dude from Massachusetts because he's got like the whole, and that's not me putting down all people from Like he's a masshole. It's just a thing when you live on the East Coast, anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you eat a steak that had been flipped onto the floor? I need to know. Anyone?
Would you guys
heck no, heck no, heck no.
Heck no. Okay.
He's jelly. Yeah. I like this one. Cece's like, John who? That's basically how I feel. John fucking who? Yeah. No, I would at least rinse the steak off, but like.
We were concerned last week that Thais might have not possibly been into getting a puppy coming to the States. She fell in love with Teodoro the minute she laid eyes on him.
Who wouldn't?
Oh my God.
He's the breakout star.
Yes, he is.
I would trade Teodoro for 10 Johns. I mean it. Nothing John could offer me would be more than what Teodoro would give me.
Nothing personal, John, but we love Teodoro.
Thinks John would be so funny on live. Well, we would totally have him. And then I would act like I really like him because I'm a hypocrite. No, we'll do anything to get them on the podcast and then talk about him after. No. You know, we try to be nice, but seriously, oh my goodness. Meat prices are high now these days. So Cece, I hear you, sister. We can just wash it off at least, right?
I know, wash it off, right? At least give it a good rinse.
He was just like, no, we're eating it.
There's hungry children all over the world.
And they're not here in this house. But there is a really cute, hungry Pomeranian.
Yes.
I said, rinse it off, right? Like, you could rinse it off. Even John liked him. Everyone feels the same way as CC. Meat prices are expensive. True. But rinse it off. He wasn't going to do that. He was just going to put it on the plate. And the dog's been all over the floor. Whatever. Who cares?
We're not eating it. We're not eating it.
We're not eating it. We wouldn't. Okay. The producer probably set that one up, right?
Totally.
Leave the steak on the floor. Say you want them to eat.
Yeah.
Look at my little doggy. Can you see Chica's little bandit mask there in the background?
We see Chica back there.
She's like, give me a fucking steak right now. I'll eat that steak no matter where it's been. This dog is such a genius that every single night she gets on the couch and like licks the entire couch. And we feed her every day. She's not hungry. I'm just saying, she's not the most.
Yes.
My dog's like on the spectrum, that one. Mojo's a genius and an international sex symbol. Just saying.
Yes. Just saying.
I have nothing else to say about this episode.
Other people.
So Wendy Williams says his eyes at mini golf, you could see the world was spinning for him.
Oh, yes.
Do you think because he was drunk? Is that why?
He was wasted at mini golf. Oh, yeah, he was wasted.
Okay, wait. So real quickly, though, what did you think of this little emotional scene where Patrick's like, but you don't know what he's been through? I actually kind of, at that moment, I felt it. I didn't think that was fake. And I was like, what has he been through?
I felt it. Yes.
He doesn't trust people.
No, he doesn't.
And if something really bad happened to him, then I have empathy.
I want to know.
I want to know what happened now that you have such a great relationship with him.
I want to know what happened to him.
You guys, Mary is a stalker. She stalks all these cast members on Instagram.
I stalked them for you guys, so we can interview them. All for you.
All for you. Exactly. John was tipsy. Says
John was wasted. He wasn't tipsy. He was
Chi-Town Fine 67. So John was tipsy. He might have had the smirk from being tipsy with steak. Chi-Town also says, I felt for him. I know I kind of went from like, he's a dick to I felt for him. Look at Chica. She's looking for a couch to lick right now.
Or steak.
Or anything. Yeah, anything. So any last words?
Mohamed should not be trying to give orders in a Michael Jackson sounding voice.
But okay, like we have to try to keep it in cultural context. She chose a man from a culture who believes this.
I know.
Now, that doesn't mean it's right, wrong, it's different from us. I don't think we should judge, even though it's so fucked up. Yeah, my couch is leather, by the way. Keep talking, Chi-Town says. Go get him, Mary. Yeah, he was wasted.
But he was wasted.
She was really offended by him drinking a 6-pack before noon. I don't know why.
I wonder why. Day drinking. I mean, come on.
I have nothing more to say.
No, neither do I. I have one more thing to say.
Okay, so we're liars. We always have one more thing to say. What?
Try to run, girl,
run.
Run while you can, girl. Run.
Who else should run? Okay, so Shaeeda should run. Mohamed, put that man on a plane, send him back to Egypt so he can find someone with similar value system. Try not to judge him with my Western values.
Right.
Who else should run for it? I actually think that Thais is going to be way more of a problem than Patrick. It's just a feeling.
Yes, just a feeling.
I mean, not Patrick, John, more than John. I think she's going to be a problem.
Yes, I think she's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So I think Patrick should run from Thais.
Guillermo, go back.
Guillermo, go back.
Go back,
first
Guillermo.
Flight back, please.
She's going to be abusive. I just feel like she's abusive.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Yes. And Benny just
I don't even know what to say. He's a big boy. He knew what he's in for.
Yes, he knew.
And is he doing it for the kids? She's really a bitch.
Yes.
Ariella is a bitch and she acts so put upon. She's like, all the financing. Like, first of all, I cannot believe that a 30-year-old would be like, I've never paid a bill. I've never had my own apartment. Well, about time you started, girl.
Exactly. A 30-year-old mom.
I'm offended.
I'm offended too.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Cece says everyone should run at this point. Okay,
yes,
I feel that way too.
I feel that way too.
Is there one couple you think would make it? Anyone? So Bilal and Shaeeda, thumbs down. Jibri and Miona could make it.
Yeah, because they're both self-absorbed, clout chasers, opportunists.
They've been married for a few years now.
Right. And they're both like opportunists, going out there looking for the next opportunity. And you
know what their problem is that she expected Jibri to have money.
Yeah.
And he's broke as fuck and has never lived outside mama's home. So, but I still think they have a possibility. What about Ari and Biniyam? You think it's going to work?
I don't even think they're together now. I told you my theory that they're not together now.
Auntie said that too. Mm-hmm. And if you both think that, then I'm sure it's true. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyone else? Patrick and Thais? Maybe. I don't have enough data.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
That is all. That
Who
is
knows?
all. I advise many of them to run. Anyway, thank you to everyone for joining us, despite the fact that we're dubiously on substances.
Yes.
We're just too shy to do it otherwise. So it's like drink and smoke weed or don't podcast. So thanks for putting up with us.
Yes. Thank you for your support. We love you guys. Thank you for the super chat, Capricorn 11.
Like makes me want to cry. I know.
Thank you for your support always.
People. Yes. And have a good night or day.